You've seen her in soaps like Muvango, and now, after studying acting in New York, Amanda du Pont is back with a lead role in local film Between Friends. A woman of many talents, she's also a passionate cook, so jumped at the chance of taking a class with local chef Susan Gregg.
I thought to bring Amanda here because she absolutely loves cooking.
I do.
And I thought you'd be the perfect person for her to meet. What are we doing today?
We're going big today with the calories. I want you to help me with getting this garlic clove.
Okay.
And just gently pulling it along the toast.
Amanda, are you quite health conscious about what you eat and, you know, being in the limelight?
Quite, extremely. Well, here's the thing is I used to be epileptic, and then I was taking so many medications and stuff like that, and I said to myself, I can't live like this. So what I did is I became a complete health freak, and then I started exercising. I've probably in the past 2 years maybe had like one fit only.
Wow.
So being healthy is everything.
Now these cannellini beans are actually Italian beans. And
Cannellini.
Cannellini,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And what we're going to do is I'm going to puree them and make a garlicky, quite papricky puree with a little bit of salt and black pepper and olive oil.
Susan prides herself on quick, simple dishes structured around fresh, seasonal produce.
At what point did you realize that the entertainment industry was something you wanted to embark on?
Since I was a kid, you know how you have those theatre productions at school, and I noticed I was in every single one. And then from then on in matric, we had an English practical. And I remember I did the speech and I got on my chair and I performed, and my teacher at the time was Mrs. Van Reenen, and she wrote on my exam paper, she said, never give up on your acting. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm going to do. To other people, it's like, wow, she just walked in and she's having this fabulous life. Actually, no, guys, it's been about 10 years and I've been struggling trying to make this dream of mine come true.
So don't underestimate the face. It wasn't the smile and the beautiful white teeth that got you all the work.
I think that might help just a little.
Take me back to 2012. So your career had been booming in South Africa. You were on Muvango.
Yes.
And then you decide to leave everything and go to the Big Apple.
I just felt like I'd probably reached the highest I could at that point, and I wanted to challenge myself and perhaps achieve more. So I went to an arts convention in Florida and I did really well. I got a scholarship there for the New York Film Academy. What I learned there was so humbling. I came back with such a fire and such a drive to never give up.
I feel like colour is everything with food.
Very, very important because you eat with your eyes and your mouth. And I love the emerald green and the beautiful red little miniature leaves. I mean, how fresh and delicious does that look?
Take a bite.
I don't think there's a pretty way to eat this.
The beans are so creamy. This is from the olive oil.
Some people use this as a mash instead of having potatoes.
I love
that's
the
a good one.
texture.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I heard you've got like a tomboy thing in you. Quad biking is your thing sometimes.
Anything adventurous, quad biking, horse riding. I'm not into being a girl. This is top billing. Sorry.
You had to just put on the girl.
Yes.
Well, quad biking it is.
Yay!
Susan, thank you.
Wonderful. Have a fun time.
We will.
Looking for adventure, they found it in the winding, eco-friendly quad bike trails near the World Heritage Site, the Cradle of Humankind. It's just the thing to help the girls embrace their inner Charlie's Angels.
So Amanda grew up on a farm, so she's probably done this a couple of times. I'm a city girl through and through, and I just want to know, are we going to be safe on these?
It will all be fine. It will all be fine. Have helmets and everything. It is not a speed thing or anything like that. It is a safari, so there's game, there's giraffe, zebra, wildebeest, sea lion, kudu.
The former farm girl always had a yearning for glamour, a bug that bit after walking the runway as a high school student in a fashion show put together by her mother.
What was your childhood like?
Pretty much like this. Quiet, serene. I still like to go home because when you're in the city, it's all about money and achieving. When you're on the farm, your values are completely different. You appreciate life, happiness, family, love, the things that money can't buy, and it's important to have a place like this to come out to.
You're on different entertainment platforms. How do you make the transition between the genres?
I have a yes, I can attitude. There's nothing that I can't do. If an opportunity prevails itself to me and I feel that it will grow me, then why not? And RGB is fun because I get to show my personality. It's just me being crazy and I get to make jokes. I can make jokes about myself, about you, like, Lorna, what were you wearing? And you can't really take it personal. And then Scheme Sum has been phenomenal. The crew and cast has pushed me to levels I thought that my film had pushed me before. The storyline that's going to come out there is absolutely insane. And the fact that I'm able to do all these things and entertain people in some way is such a blessing.
Let's talk about Between Friends. Tell me about your character.
In the beginning, it was challenging. I was like, how am I going to play a real gold digger? And I was like, should I like start looking around and maybe find friends or gold diggers and hang out to them so that I play it to a true point? Because I want you to also feel for that character. And then what I did to prepare for her, I was like, have I ever had a point in my life where I was desperate, I was needy, and I was just trying to survive? And that's how I got into the role of Nisha and was able to play it, because I think everyone's been there in their life.
Biking aside, Amanda's love of action also extends to Muay Thai, boxing, TRX suspension training, cycling, and jogging.
You know, Amanda, one thing I've noticed about you is that you're so fearless. I mean, I see you in something as simple as riding this quad bike. Do you think that's one of the characteristics that have helped you just be so successful at your age?
Definitely. I have an adventurous personality. Roller coasters, horse riding, traveling to the unknown, traveling alone. I think I'm fearless. There's something powerful about having nothing to lose. You fear nothing.
Biggest lesson so far?
Trust your instincts. Don't second guess them and just go. Don't stop.
High five to that, Mrs. Du Pont.
Oui.
And then we ride off into the sunset.
Like the movies. I know.
Next month, Amanda starts working on a Nollywood film titled In Wire, and her dream is to eventually take on Hollywood.